got through the stronghold of the ambassador of Morocco, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, and they pulled the flag down. The U.S. ambassador to Morocco, they pulled the flag down, and then they put a black flag up. I think it was a Moroccan flag. And Egypt was looking to breach the guards of the U.S. embassy to Egypt, and other parts in that area. So everybody in that area, the Middle East and Northern Africa, they're stirred up, in the spirit, and whether the United States did it, whether the Illuminati did it, whether it just happened, okay, there's all kind of stories being, brought out, dealing with the situation. But we know one thing: the Most High is steering this whole thing and making it happen. Whether they want this to happen or whether they don't want this to happen, it's going to happen, and it's going to bring you in to the Middle East. And Russia, as I've been saying, is going to get involved, and possibly China is going to get involved. All right, so this thing is getting serious, and like we've been saying, going back for the last few years, especially the last couple of weeks, we spoke about the mark of the beast, which is the chip, that it's supposed to be mandatory come mid-March or March of 2013. So all these prophecies are coming together. The hotbed in the Middle East,
defiant demonstrations that turned deadly.
The prophecy of the chip or the mark of the beast,
between protesters and security forces,
the Israelites waking up all over the world. So this thing is coming to a head. You got something?
This is the book of Psalms 33 and 10. The Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. The counsel of the Lord standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations. Blessed is the nation whose power is the Lord, and the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance.
Okay, you got something?
Yeah, this adds to what Elder Ramnab just read. This is Proverbs 21 and 1. It says, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. That's it.
Each side raised the stakes. The government proved it will use deadly force.
The scripture I just read here says the Lord bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught. He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. Because like Elder Tar said, whether they want this thing to go on or not, it's still going to go on because it's the counsel of the Lord. That's why it says, the counsel of the Lord standeth forever, the thoughts of his heart to all generations. That's why the Lord said that he's not a man that he should lie. Why? Because anything that the Lord spoke is going to accomplish what he set it out to do. That's why he said, my thoughts are not your thoughts, either my ways or your ways. So the Lord said, if he spoke a word, he's going to make it come to pass. Why? Because he's bound by his word. So these things that you see happening around the world, although on a small scale, you have the so-called Illuminati, these international bankers that are stirring things up by paying these different sides to fight against each other. On a bigger scale, it's really the Most High behind, the Most High behind all that you see going on. Why? To fulfill his word. Because as you see, as the years and the days and the months and the years progress on, you notice that things get worse and worse. There's more uproars of people. There's stuff that's going on that you don't even hear about unless you listening to alternate news, that you won't see on the regular TV, on CNN, on Fox News, CNBC, and other stations like that. So there's things that you see happen there's things that are actually happening around the world that you don't see, but that's the Lord stirring these things up, and the main hotbed is where? Over there in the Middle East. That's why right now at the end of this thing, that's why all them Middle Eastern nations, them Arab nations, and them Hamite nations, and the Palestinians and the so-called Jews and rats and all them over there, the Syrians, they're all getting stirred up. They're Iranians, people from Turkey. They're all getting stirred up. Why? Because it's that time for the Lord to gather these nations together to bring forth what the scriptures call Armageddon.
Okay, I'll go from there to Proverbs 3 and start from the 31st verse and read down.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3.
See, we know that this society is going down because the Most High gave this information to us in the spirit through the scriptures. All right? Because what does it say in Amos, and you can get that as well, Elder Gabar, Amos, the 3rd chapter and 7th verse. And this scripture goes hand in hand with the scripture we're going to read now in Proverbs 3. Because you have Israelite groups out there that they'll tell you when you say that we're at the time of the end, they'll say, well, you really don't know that. Well, you are supposed to know what time. You're not supposed to know the exact day. You know, you got some guys out there teaching, and their attitude is, well, the Lord can come another 50 years from now. Well, that's a man that's void of understanding. He doesn't know what's going on. And you got a lot of these Israelite groups out there that are out there teaching because it's just something to do. Right. It's just something to do. They don't have anything better to do. Because they don't have the whole. We were speaking about this earlier, like the thing with Cornelius, and that's always being brought up. The reason why Cornelius is an Israelite, and we more than proved it. And the guys that are saying otherwise, they don't have the understanding, and the Lord is simply not dealing with them. Because at this time in the game, so to speak, you're supposed to know that. That's a simple thing. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose.
This man is the oppressor. All right. So we're not to envy him. We're not to, don't after you in this thing for a certain amount of years, you don't even you just do what you have to do. These young guys, when is the Lord going to come? I'm ready to let the Lord kill me or something. Jesus, take me now, Lord, take me now. You got a lot of, they ready to die. Look, we're just riding this thing out, man. It's a bumpy ride, but we're riding the thing out. All right? When the Lord comes, he's going to come. He's showing you through his prophecies that he's getting ready to come. And I'm not going to push the Lord's hand. I'm not going to say, Lord, why you keep dragging your feet? Because the Lord is not dragging his feet. Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not dragging his feet. Go ahead.
It says, envy thou not the oppressor. And the precept, it says, a man of violence. It says...
that's Esau. And that's this so-called white man. Now, you got this clown named Yashawan, who's, along with Country, they didn't make a video in like 2 weeks, and they just put one up, and ain't nobody watching their videos. And the main reason why nobody watches them no more, because we're not even giving them no airplay no more, Because Yashawan is teaching that Esau can make it, that the wicked can make it. But this is for Yashawan. Give me Proverbs, I believe it's Proverbs 24 and 24. And then we're going to go back to Proverbs 3.
Proverbs 24 and 24. It says, he that saith unto the wicked, thou art righteous, him shall the people curse. Nations shall abhor him.
So, read that again. That's a Yashawan scripture saying that the white, I was teaching that the white man can't make it. Who is him? Who is he to say that the white man can't? The white man's the devil, man. What the hell is wrong with you? That's why we're cursing you. We're putting curses. We talking shit about you, man. I call you the AIDS victim. All right?